Hey, what's up, everybody? This is VGR bringing you our RaidChat, our new little, talk show slash podcast thing.
Oh, yeah.
Except this one's a special one. It's the first one, so, we might as well start off with a bang.
E3!
Bethesda's 2015 E3 was freaking amazing!
We just got done watching it.
Oh my god, there's so many words and probably not enough time in
the next year. A lot of holy
year.
shits in there.
Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch. Let's start off with Doom. I mean, I'm a big Doom fan.
Me too.
I don't know. Okay, well, great. The gameplay, first thing I noticed right off the bat, aside from, it looking beautiful, was the double jump.
Yeah.
That's a great thing to have.
Look at me. It's like a small little feature, but it's the fact that you can do it in Doom now.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Oh, it's just so many. And another thing, double jump is great. But they implemented the whole brutal Doom stuff into it. You're ripping dudes' arms off. You broke that one dude's leg while it's still on him and smashed his face in with the front of it.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of arms ripping off and then him putting his freaking arm and ripping his skull open. It's like, holy
God.
balls.
I'm so glad they implemented that brutal Doom stuff.
It made you feel like it definitely made you feel like it's old school again.
Yeah.
They're definitely going back to it.
Like FPSs that's how they should be.
Like, even the gameplay is like, you saw it was fast. Like, it was like fast. That was faster than Doom 3. Like, it went back to how it used to be. Like, it used to be like fast paced, never stop going, That's...
Oh, yeah, and I loved how they reward you for killing people.
Yeah.
If you don't kill them fast enough, you don't get your health back by the little health pack things.
Oh, yeah, I did notice that. Yeah. If you
great.
kill them in like a cool way or something like that, or more
you get more health.
gruesome way, you get like more ammo and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it. Because that right there makes it go by faster.
Oh, hell yeah.
Instead of, oh no, I have to hide from this enemy, I have to go find a health pack. No, just kill the enemy, get it done with.
I will say this, though. Yeah, they turned up the blood, guys. It's like I was watching a first-person shooter Mortal Kombat.
It's Brutal Doom 3D. Oh my god, they did it so great.
It's like they played Mortal Kombat one day. It was like, you know what? Maybe we should add more gruesome stuff to our game. Maybe it's just not enough bones breaking and skulls crushing and not enough holy
skull
crap.
Crushing, you mean like skull ripping. Jesus. It was so it was awesome.
I did like the part where he went to the computer and then he had he saw what happened in the past where he threw the little turret up and whatever the hell
I guess it was like the security cam feed, and it
showed him exactly what happened. Then he couldn't access the key card, so he found the guy's armor, ripped it off.
That was awful. I was like, holy shit!
Like, hey, when you're fighting demons, to me everything's gun ho.
Well, the guy was already dead, but better than finding the little key card. Which key cards that was standard with Doom.
Yeah,
but that took it to another level. You just ripped the dude's arm off and threw it at the thing.
Oh yeah,
that was great.
Now I did see that they took ideas from other games with the weapon wheel, like back in the day it used to be.
Yeah,
it makes me wonder though: is that all the weapons they show? Like, is that all the weapons you can get, or that's just the ones they wanted to show us?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'd be good either way.
Those they showed 8, 9 weapons maybe,
something like that. Yeah.
Doom's typically had 12-ish. They didn't show. Didn't show any of they. You didn't see the BFG in the wheel. That might be something that you could just...
Because I know back in the older Dooms, the BFG was just something you just picked up.
Yeah.
Because, once it's out of ammo, you just drop it. Because, hell, it kills everything in one hit.
Yeah.
But I love that they bring back the super shotgun.
Dude, oh my god. Dude, he was wrecking people with that thing. Boom, dead. Boom, dead.
Yeah, he's reloading like 2 seconds, reload.
And I love how they didn't... One, he reloaded it fast, so that kept the gameplay going. And he didn't put one shell in at a time. He just loaded both. Boom, boom.
Like I said, when you're fighting demons, you got to be quick about it.
Yeah. Oh, and the chainsaw. You gotta love that, dude. Oh my god, so much blood.
That automatically makes it okay, it's pretty good.
Yeah, but
Doom takes the chainsaw to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and then there was the plasma rifle. That was shiny.
Yeah, the plasma rifle, it does what I expected it did. So
yeah,
the plasma rifle has always been one of those. Kind of like the Alien games, the plasma rifle is kind of like one of those weapons. It's kind of signature to do.
Yeah.
Of course, the chainsaw and the minigun of always is the minigun is the Doom gun. Let's be honest, that is the gun of Doom.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then they announced the multiplayer for it.
Yes, multiplayer.
Oh my dude, It's super fast,
yeah.
arena based, and like they were talking about, you get the little like quad damage thing, but you turn into a revenant.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Honestly, it actually reminds me the way it runs everything, and how fast paced it is. It actually reminds me of Quake.
Yeah,
How the fast paced it is, like it just slaughtering everything.
Oh,
it
yeah.
kind of give me that Unreal Tournament Quake feel, which I'm okay with it. I mean, it's about time we got another one, like another fast paced online shooter that's not generic. It's actually trying to do something different.
I mean, Doom was the first one to have deathmatch, and they did it great. And then they wanted to expand on that, and that's why they made Quake. Mm-hmm. But they brought it back, and they brought it back hard.
I'm just hoping that people catch on with this multiplayer, because it's about time we get a multiplayer that can give Call of Duty a run. Like, give them a reason.
Call of Duty and Halo. Halo's good, but dude, this ought to be great.
Oh yeah.
Because even back in the day, like I read one of the books, like the biography about the two Johns, Carmack and Romero, and when they released the multiplayer stuff for it, they put in the code and you can land. It was just nonstop madness.
Mentioning landing, I like that heights do not hurt you.
Yeah,
the little compensation thing.
I mean, it might be like a power up later on, but that was definitely pretty cool.
Oh yeah, so I could just follow you you're all right.
But I did love how when he fell from that really high height, he was was kind of on the ground.
Yeah, because that shows he's still human.
Yeah,
he's Doom guy.
Yeah, and then there was the survival mode for multiplayer, kind of like a horde mode, I guess, or demon spawn mode.
Honestly, yeah, that one mode where the better you do, the more you get points to buy upgrades for your weapon. That actually had a good killing floor vibe to it.
Oh yeah.
It's never a bad thing. That's a good game.
And then of course I had the classic deathmatch. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then
that's where I'll be most of the time, deathmatch.
Yeah, for real. And then of course the stat map thing.
Oh, the whole new thing they introduced.
I'm gonna create a fucking badass map, and I'm pretty sure plenty of other people are. And the biggest thing about that, cross-platform.
Mm-hmm. So I can also go ahead and tell you now, because honestly, I'm not that much of a creative person, you know that. So you people out there, you guys make some good stages, and I'm probably going to try them out, because I can't. So
and with it, you're not very complicated. You choose, I want this to look like this. Mm-hmm. I want to put some canisters here, and then you can share it pretty much instantly. It's like, all right, share it. I'm done. That was awesome. That was great.
It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder, is it going to go so smoothly? Because you can get it from cross-platform, right? So, if you get the PC version, but someone makes something like Xbox One version, you can play theirs because I guess that's all on that one server.
Oh, yeah, because of the new service, the Bethesda.net.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be. That's how they're gonna do that, because everybody's doing that kind of central networking hub.
That's to me, that's how it should be.
Oh yeah, and it's great, especially with how things are going nowadays. Mm-hmm. You have, for example, Blizzard had their Battle.net. You have, Bethesda's doing it. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Origin, that was theirs.
And I'm glad they're doing that to kind of break in that wall of because when you have consoles, you have PS3, you have PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and they're getting rid of that wall that kind of blocks them all. At the end of the day, of course, you'd want to play with everybody.
Oh yeah, and the more people, literally, the more.
I'm hoping that this catches on to the point where, hell, if you get the PS4 version, if your friend has the Xbox One version, you can still play with them.
That would be great, but at that point, that's all up to the company.
Yeah. It would kill competition, and that's probably be bad for them.
Well, I mean, then you wouldn't still, at that point, they would have to be complete fan service with one thing or the other.
I will say the thing they didn't announce that I actually thought they would is the beta, the Doom beta.
Oh yeah,
I would thought they'd actually talk about it or actually announce it.
What game were you supposed to get when they were?
The Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Yeah.
If you got that, you got access to the Doom beta, which I imagine they didn't talk about it.
I wonder if they'll probably release more like that later on.
Probably, I'm assuming at Gamescom, because this is in August.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely later in the year. And speaking of later in the year, Doom comes out spring 2016.
Yeah, not long.
Oh my god, that's literally only a couple months away at this point.
I was expecting fall of next year, I was expecting. But I guess the stuff they showed you, they have been developing for a while.
Oh yeah.
So.
I mean, it was they definitely put a lot into it, because especially with everything that they showed today, it was fantastic.
id Software, we're trying to say is good job.
Fuck yeah, dude. id, thank you so much for making Doom and everything that and Bethesda. Dear God, keep at it.
And Doom Guy, it's good to see you back. Doom Guy, 2016.
Yeah. Oh, let's see, what else they talked about, Battle Cry, which is their...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know
I don't know much about it either. I mean, honestly, it really did get, overshadowed a lot.
Yeah.
But,
did you... I don't know if you heard of a game called, crap, what was it called? The Deadliest Warrior game?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that a lot.
It's... What it is, to me, it reminds me of, they have, Bethesda has Battle Cry. Mm-hmm. There's, what's that other, Battleborn, and then...
people are going to get really confused about that.
And then, that's going to get a little confusing. And then, Blizzard's coming out with Overwatch. It's that same multi-character, some are melee, some are ranged, and it's all kind of... that's going to be the big... Everybody's going to be fighting. Those three, for example, are going to be really neck to neck for a while.
My money's still on Battleborn, but we'll talk about that another day.
Overwatch for me. But they Battlecry introduced the new warrior class. I think that's what they said.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
They talked a little bit about the classes, but otherwise, they didn't really show much. So hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more about it. They said they're opening up more for the closed beta. They'll be going to open beta soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get a chance to try it out. Maybe talk about it a little bit more.
Their world beta because they were doing their closed beta overseas. Oh, and then this is the big one that you got. Was Dishonored 2.
Oh yes, I've been a fan. The first game to me was amazing. Took the best out because I loved Thief back in the day. The original game Thief, fantastic game. And then Dishonored feels like Thief. To me, it feels like Thief meets BioShock.
Okay,
where pretty much you can. And I like the fact that even if you mess up when you're doing stealth, the game punishes you, but not to the point okay. They saw you. You can recover from it. You can go in there I pulled my sword out. I can just go hack and slash everything.
Yeah.
But but talking about Dishonored 2 now, the one thing that trailer they showed again, they showed it in the gameplay, but that trailer alone looked great.
Oh yeah, it looked freaking phenomenal. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if that was really gameplay or just
it probably
video.
wasn't gameplay. It probably kind of showed you a little bit what you can do. Yeah. But it definitely wasn't gameplay. It was literally just a trailer because they even said they're still early in development with it. So.
Yeah. But dude, some of those powers were awesome. That
the little grappling
hook
shadow
thing. Yeah, that was awesome.
I love this a female protagonist, and I actually like that it's Emily because she was actually in the first game, and it even shows you you were teaching her how to fight a little bit.
Yeah.
Not to the extent that she was just a child.
Yeah.
But literally in the first game, you were like a father to her.
Okay.
And the whole point of it was you were trying to save her. And I guess through the years you took care of her and you trained her, and now she pretty much comes back as this badass now. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, aside from the cool powers and everything, the other thing that they talked a little bit about was the little gadgets. Yeah. You can create little extra gadgets like that. One thing that electrocuted the blade-armed monster things fell apart.
I know you could do that in the first. You couldn't create them in the first game, but you could buy the gadget. You get coins in the first game.
Well, okay.
You could get little gadgets you can get different darts to your crossbow.
Yeah.
You can get different traps to trap enemies, put them to sleep.
Okay.
But I like that they're making it. They didn't actually say it, but it looks like you probably can create them yourself now. You can actually do something. Maybe I want this bomb because you saw she threw it on the wall and electrocuted the hell out of that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping you get to create a little bit of it.
Yeah, that was.
And I love the fact because didn't you say according to them you can swap between the two at any time?
Well, I didn't say any time, but they did say you could play as either character. Is what they actually said, so I don't know how that's going to translate.
Because they already said they have different powers, kind of like Corvo can use his blink ability, which is one of his most well-known abilities. Anybody who played Dishonored knows that ability.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he has that, and then she has a little shadow grapple arm thing. That's probably how she gets around.
Yeah. Okay.
So it makes me think you can probably switch between the two. I'm thinking before the mission, because then. Or if it's real time, maybe? That's great too. If you can switch them whenever you want to, that'd be perfect too. But I'm thinking before you go to a mission or before you can assassinate somebody, you say, okay, I'm going to play as Corvo, and you can use his abilities that you already know. He'll probably have new ones, of course.
Yeah.
And then to get through it. But then with her, she can take whole different routes, but it's the fact that with her, you might have to be a little bit more stealthy, because I'm thinking, as that shadow thing, they can see her, whereas Corvo, when he blinks, you can't see him.
Yeah. Because that was actually made me think of how for example, alright, say you want to play as Corvo, for example, you go through but there's this part where like they both him and Emily meet up and like, oh, well, you can go as Corvo this one way or Emily this other way,
that would be great for
and
them to do,
something
too.
maybe storyline wise might change.
Yep, and that would be great too. It's kind of like you'll see the story from their point of view during that same mission.
Yeah.
So you hear that Assassin's Creed, you get it right. But it's, but it is nice. It is nice that they added. I mean, I even told you the other day, like, to me it's kind of they're going overboard with it, but in some cases it's fine with the whole definitive edition of games.
Yeah.
To me, it's okay for Dishonored because, like, at that point, they're trying to get, because there were a lot of people that missed Dishonored. Like, it's so great, it has a cult following, but they're like, kind of like you didn't really get a chance to play it that much either.
Yeah, no, I just kind of, Dishonored, and that was, I'd heard about it once, and that was it. I didn't
And I
get to
kind of like with the
experience
definitive edition, it's going, of course, it's going to load signature frame, 1080p, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But I like that to come with all the DLC, because the DLC was like, literally, the DLC was better than the campaign to me. Because it opened up the lore. Because the lore of Dishonored is fantastic. Like, literally, when you play that game, you want to know about, like, you're thinking, why can't I go there?
I mean, there was like, when it showed the definitive edition, it had 3 different things that popped up.
But that was all the DLC for the game.
Okay, so yeah, it does. It comes with everything.
Yeah.
And it's out this fall. How about them apples?
I won't replay it again because I've already got the Game of the Year edition that came out like late last year.
Okay.
But I mean, it's definitely good if you've never touched Dishonored. Like, it's definitely a good way to get it, and it's like, of course, if you don't have it on PC, like, of course, PC be the one to play, of course, because it already runs at 1080p and stuff.
Yeah.
But I would say it's definitely, if you have a console, it's definitely the version to get.
Okay, yeah. I mean, and that's a great thing, you know, especially Dishonored. I don't think they said when it was going to come out. It's definitely a good way to get caught up with the story, introduce new people to it.
Again, it's one of the things, I think they're going to probably announce like a release window again at Gamescom for Dishonored 2.
Alright, yeah, I mean, it's only halfway through the year. There's still plenty other conventions that somebody's going to say something at one point in time, and it's going to be great.
Yep.
And then Elder Scrolls Online,
Whoa.
you know, they like, oh yeah, you know, we're doing, like they said, or like you said, oh, we're doing great on the consoles.
I did not tell you they were going to say that.
Exact words.
Again, I'm sure they are, because I've literally been on Twitch, and there are thousands of people watching it. And
they're doing something good. They're doing something right.
Really, I'll tell you what it is. See, I'm about to get real with you. Here's what it is. Because I said this before.
Real time with Chris.
Yes, real time with Chris. The reason people are enjoying so much on consoles is because ever since Oblivion, what do people ask for in Elder Scrolls? I want to play with my friends. I don't want to do an MMO. I've literally heard thousands of people say if they want an MMO, they want Fallout to be the MMO.
Yeah.
That's what people want it.
Again,
I'm not speaking for everybody. This is the people that I have heard from.
Yeah, I wouldn't want any of them. I wouldn't want an actually be like MMO.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they did it with Elder Scrolls. But the big thing is, like you said, you get to play with friends. That's a great thing to do.
The thing about ESO, because again, I did play the beta way back when. It's just the fact it doesn't feel like an MMO. Like, to me, it just feels like a bigger Skyrim. Again, that's not bad, but it's like when
I think that was part of their
but you want it to be
parts.
an MMO, and it just doesn't feel like one. And that's why I think it's going to sell better on console, because people are going to play it as they're going to come off it as Skyrim.
Yeah.
But again, I haven't played the console version. I haven't played the final product, so maybe I'll like it. I don't know. I just one of the things. Like any MMO, I'm not going to play by myself. So.
If I can pick it up later this year, you know, we can hop at it.
But I will say, problems aside, the new environments, the new kind of show, it did look good. Like I will give them credit, it did look good.
Oh, it looked
the land
beautiful.
of the orcs and stuff like that, the different ships, it looks great.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
it looks like a Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah.
Like hands down.
So I kind of hope that they do. You know, people get excited for it. Maybe they'll make it better. Maybe obviously they're doing something right. A lot of people are getting into it. So.
Oh yeah, people are loving that. But all right, this one. Oh my God.
We don't have to talk about this one long. I mean, they didn't really talk about it much.
Yeah, it's what did you call it?
Literally, spoiler people. What was it called?
It's
the
called
Elder Scrolls Legends.
Yeah,
Elder Scrolls Legend, and like I said, spoiler. It's a card game, strategy card game, and I told you earlier during the show.
It's Elder Scrolls Hearthstone.
It's Elder Scrolls Hearthstone. Congratulations, people! You know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, they're going to add their own twist to it. Of course,
of course.
I feel Okay.
It's like I said, it's probably going to be a bit more complicated. Probably not as complicated as say like Magic, but definitely more complicated than Hearthstone.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say I was going to say like it's definitely going to probably have a little bit more strategy than Hearthstone.
Yeah.
I've played Hearthstone maybe once or twice. It's definitely, and I've been seeing you play it. Hearthstone's definitely an easy game to pick up. Like, anybody can play Hearthstone. This one,
if you know how to add,
they didn't show us anything, but coming from them and like all the stuff I've seen in the Elder Scrolls game, it's probably not going to be for everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
But again, we didn't see nothing, so ain't no one else to say.
Like they said, it comes out later this year, so it's free to play. So we'll definitely see how it handles, especially up against Hearthstone.
Yeah, that's the big one right now.
Yeah, that's a huge one. Well, that and the unofficial Gwent, but that's
Fuck Gwent.
Yeah.
Not that it's bad. Gwent's not bad. I just don't want to play it. But anyway,
they keep shoving it in your face.
Yes, the big boy game of the day.
All right, we kind of sped through everything else because of Fallout 4. There is so much about this that they won Game of the Year already. Done, hands down. Drop the mic. They won, plain and simple.
I mean, honestly, they've been like I was telling you the other day. I remember I was telling you the other day they had to been working on this since they finished Fallout 3, which apparently they even said they did.
Yeah,
because they didn't
2009.
because they didn't make Fallout New Vegas. So I assume they had to been working on that because I remember you said like, well, you thought like, oh, Fallout New Vegas, but I said they didn't help Fallout New Vegas at all.
Yeah.
They had Obsidian make it.
Yeah, that's right.
Which again, Fallout New Vegas, I thought it was better than 3 in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Again, 3 was less buggier, but I mean that's Bethesda. I
had my fair share of bugs with Fallout 3. I still haven't gotten through New Vegas.
Oh god, you don't know what you're missing.
I don't know. I mean, it does like it looks interesting and everything, but I play through like an hour of it and I just stop. Maybe I got burnt out from 4 years ago when I played Fallout 3.
Typically, how that goes when it comes to those two games, people kind of split between people. Some people like Fallout 3 more, some people like New Vegas. It's really just I like New Vegas. It had more of a Western feel. Yeah. But anyway, Fallout 4.
I mean, they
play those two games.
Yeah, okay. They started off, showing all the concept art. Dude, I'm a big art. Like I love art. Oh, yeah. Concept art, especially. Oh my god, those environments were freaking beautiful.
Oh yeah, they definitely went into detail with everything. From the trees to the freaking water.
So much detail in it, and people were like, "Oh, it doesn't look like a next gen getting bull." It does not.
Okay, I will say, I'll give people this: the character models, I have seen better character models.
Well, that wasn't their big thing. Their big focus
is always
for
the environment.
The environment and what how you interact with everything. That's their big thing. So, honestly, I mean, I thought the characters looked great. How they moved looked really fluid. It looked a lot better than 3, for example. I mean, it looked great. It didn't look like, like Fallout New Vegas, how they literally just reskinned everything.
That's pretty much all it was.
But, I mean, look, there was so much detail and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they could kind of cut corners a little bit here and there, like with the dog. There was, some parts. I'm sorry, I'm having a hiccup here. There's some points, where it's definitely you can notice like some of the flat details that there's coloring, but overall, the game looked freaking amazing.
Oh, it looked fantastic. I will say this: I love, honestly, I always tell people back in Fallout 3. The intro was so boring. I did not like it. The whole you start as a baby. Again, when you first started, great, but it's like it got really old. To the point it's like, can I just get go? We done.
Yeah.
Because you had to go through child to toddler to kid to teenager. It's like, okay, I get it. I
do like how they did that with the the tutorial thing. Like, oh, guess what? You get to learn about aiming. Here's a BB gun that we salvaged from up top, obviously, but I thought that was really cool how they did it, and they introduced bats that way with the cockroaches.
Yep. You mean the rad roach?
Yeah, the rad roach.
But I love the introduction. I think I'm going to love it in Fallout 4.
Yeah, how it starts.
You start before the fall.
Yeah, it starts with the mirror and the wife, and then whoever you leave the thing as, that's who you get to play as. And the character creation. Oh my god!
Like you said, you just scroll to a part on your face and you can change.
You highlight an area and you get to change it. I mean, that was super detailed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my, crazy. Crazy.
Like, I feel like you're going to end up spending like a long time doing it.
Oh, I'm one of those people. I'll stand in front of character creations for like Sims. Dear God, that is crazy. But I'm gonna be in the character creation thing for probably about half an hour before I even start the game.
I'll probably be there for like 15 minutes. Like, all right, we're good. Because I already got to make those Clint Eastwood type characters. So.
Well, fair enough. I play as the female characters, but I'm definitely gonna play this game in third person more than likely.
I probably will too. Normally, I always played Fallout games in first person, but this one, they made the character interaction so much better in third person. I like the fact they didn't like zoom straight in on their face.
Yeah, like with the conversations.
Yes,
and the conversations were dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that was
because like the robot's like, oh hey, and I'm sure you see the trailer. You're watching it right now. It's like, oh, it's 200 years. Like the whole nuclear thing happened. You and your family went inside the vault,
and somehow or another, you're 200 years later woken up from, I guess,
maybe they froze you or something.
I don't know.
They didn't want to talk about that.
Yeah, they were like, we're not going to go into it, but something happens, and 200 years later, you pop out and like, what?
And then you go to the city and you find your robot. It's like, oh hey, it's been 200 years. I haven't seen it. Like, he was shocked.
You have food malnutrition. That's what happens when you're asleep for 200 years. What? 200 years?
But yeah, the whole banter between those two was just so smooth.
Yeah, it felt like an actual conversation, not just like, and it was voice acted.
Yep.
Both sides of the conversation were voice acted.
You do not have a silent character anymore.
Oh my god, that's amazing! I love that.
I still wonder who the voice actor is. You say you think it was Troy Baker.
Well, from one of the trailers I had watched, they would be like, "Oh, well, that's Troy Baker," talking right there for the male character.
Mm-hmm.
For the female, no clue yet. I mean, we heard a little bit.
We heard a little bit talk. Yeah, but
oh yeah. Oh, and I loved how whenever you create the male and female at the beginning, based on however they look, that's like what the baby looks like.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was pretty neat. I mean, it's something little that it's going to last like 15 minutes.
Are you going to see the kid again?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
But I guess that's one of those things in the vault they didn't want to show you. So maybe they'll be in the wasteland somewhere. It's probably going to be like, oh, he's with the Brotherhood of Steel or something.
Yeah. I mean, it does happen 200 years later. You probably find like an ancestor or something.
He'll be like an old man or something.
Well, 200 years. You're going to have the great-great-great-grandkids or some shit. Then when you pull up the Pip-Boy.
Oh, yeah.
In a little interactive menus, how everything wobbled around while you were hovering over him.
Yeah.
That was great.
I like the fact there was he flexed at the little strength thing and everything. And
yeah.
Yeah, I like that they're actually making the Pip-Boy like, oh, because you're going to be in a lot, they're actually making it like something you want to look at.
Yeah. And then the little mini games. Those are awesome, too.
The little Donkey Kong mini game. It was like...
The little Squid Man or something. I don't know. But
and then I can't remember the other one, freaking asteroids, but it was like you were shooting down the nukes.
Yeah. That was, I mean, all those things were great. And then if you had stayed on the one menu too long, something happened, and so you started smacking it to get it to work. I thought that was all really awesome.
Oh yeah.
Really well done stuff.
It's nice to see that they took attention even to something simple like that.
Yeah.
Because they know, hey, you're going to be looking at this thing for many hours, leveling yourself up, equipping yourself, and I like the fact that when you go to the weapons, they actually get to see a 3D model of them on the Pip-Boy. Like they actually spin around the 3D models now.
Yeah,
it's not just a little Pip-Boy holding the gun in a picture or something.
Yeah, that was a cool thing.
Mm-hmm. And mentioning the weapons, you can customize the hell out of some of them.
Oh my god!
Like they started with like a pistol and made like a freaking rifle.
There were so many they said 50 base weapons, and then over 700 different mods.
Oh yeah!
Holy crap! You could. I don't have words.
I like the little baseball bat they put the saws on.
That was awesome. The aluminum baseball bat with the two blades.
It's like with this game, they truly thought to yourself, what would you do in an apocalypse? Like, it's like they're really asking you this, like, what would you do if you were there? Like, what kind of weapons would you make? And I mean, if I had a baseball bat, I would put some damn saws on it too. Yeah.
And it definitely, like you said, that's how you are. That's how it gets. That's a really good way to make it more immersive. Yep. Because you're just in the game. That's I don't want to do, this one weapon. I don't want a laser, assault rifle. I want a laser sniper rifle, or I want the
laser shotgun.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you can do that.
But yeah, there was that's one of the things they made, the scatter plasma shotgun thing. I was so many possibilities, so many possibilities.
And then of course like at least you won't be by yourself this time. You don't have to. They just show you have the dog.
The dog.
So
everybody was like, "Oh, it's dog meat," or was that his name in 30?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder, like, is he the only companion you can get, or can you get more?
I would imagine more.
Kind of like New Vegas, you can get. I think you can have 2 with you at a time, but you got like I think at least like 7. If I might be mistaken, but you got a lot of them.
Yeah. You got a bunch. I remember the most memorable ones from 3 were obviously dog meat because he was the first one I got. And there's the super mutant. He was just having him around was like, you ain't fucking with me. I got a super mutant.
I know in New Vegas you had like one super mutant that was like, I think she was kind of messed up in the head because apparently she thought she was a grandma.
Oh God.
Yeah, because she had to have the little old woman hat and everything, like a little garden.
That's amazing.
And she's like, "Come on, dear." And she's like, "Come on, dear, we can do this." And like, well, he's like, "Come to grandma." Or so I was like, "Oh,
hey, Marty."
Oh God. But she was badass though, so I kept her.
It escaped my brain how Cogsworth, the servant, thing,
the robot guy. I hope I can get him as a pet companion real quick.
And how they how he said your name. He actually said whatever name that you had in.
I think it was your last name.
Oh yeah, like Howard. They said they was programmed with over like a couple hundred different, like the most popular names.
Yeah.
So pretty much no matter what kind of name you have, he might be able to say it.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Just so he can say.
Oh, yours can't. I mean, yours might be kind of complicated for him. But
I might just have to put my last name. I might just have to put Jason Bourne.
Bourne.
Jason Bourne. Bourne Conspiracy. Yeah. That's boom. I'll be him.
Yeah.
Not Harrison Ford. I'm gonna be that.
Yeah. But I mean, let's see what else was. Oh, the speaking of like VATS from the combat.
Oh yeah.
The combat itself, look, everything ran smooth.
They definitely upgraded the VATS. Like I saw, like you could get like when you know how you shot stuff in Fallout, the other Fallout games, and like you picked like what bipart. Typically, all it was like if you shot him in the arm, like it just you shot it off. Whereas this one had some more detail, like when he was shooting those what were they,
rats?
Roaches?
Yeah.
They were like rats and stuff.
Yeah.
When he shot him, like you actually saw like the bullet hole go through his side. Like it was just like just blood. Like it was actually the hole there and everything.
And I love also with the VATS how it didn't just completely stop. It slowed down, which makes it more realistic.
Yeah.
Because in any kind of certain situation, you're going to be able to, like, something like that, you're going to be able to think on the fly, like, I should aim here. Not just be like, alright, time freeze, I'm going to shoot him here and here. No, it's just, like, completely on the fly.
Yeah, because it's still, like, happening right there.
Yeah. I thought that was great.
Oh, yeah.
There was, like, so much about this game that I am...
And I will say, I love the way you get into the power armor. Like, it's actually not like, it's not like, I'm wearing it, okay.
They just automatically put it on. No, it opens up from the back, and dude, and the third person with that, you have the chain gun
and jetpack now.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It feels like a power armor.
Yeah, it feels like you're.
It makes me because it's like, the Brotherhood used this for a reason.
Yeah. Oh, and how you can customize your power armor.
Oh yeah, you can change the helmet and the shoulders. Apparently they said every piece of your armor can be changed now. It's not just like upper body pants. Like no, it's like every from the gauntlets to your helmet to your shoes. Yeah,
like it was like super customizable, and I love how you were able to customize your character. Like he had him in a tuxedo with the bag or a pumpkin head on it. Like that was hilarious.
Like an old bear head or something.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was great.
I like they're bringing back the teddy bear launcher. I use the hell out of that gun.
Oh God. And I feel sorry for in the demo that one guy who had the little nuke. Just right at his face. Oh, Jesus. He's fucked.
But what else are they talking about?
The buildings. You
got to make your own house now, your own town.
Yeah, and it's like an in-game tower defense game.
Pretty much.
Like that? Holy heck. I'm going to spend so much time
with this game. And I love the
game.
fact that apparently, when word gets around about you, people will slowly start to come to your town.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they can build their own house, but you can, I guess
you probably add stuff for them to live in.
And then, bandits could attack your town. You have to set up defenses. You can set up, power supplies there. Like you said, it's like a tower defense game inside the game.
Like, in order to have a turret, you have to have a generator, but you have to have it connected with the power lines. That's great.
I do hope, because of course they didn't say it, but I'm going to assume that, of course, while you're out adventuring and stuff, that the people who live in your town, like when you make a town or like a big town, whatever, I'm assuming they can protect it too while you're gone. Like, like this is your home. I hope you defend it. Yeah. And don't expect the freaking turrets to do it, because don't rely on them too much. Yeah,
for real. Because there's so much stuff that you can do just with that. Like even in the demo, they showed so much creative stuff that you could do. Like, I love how that there was the one house that wasn't even a house. It just kind of went upstairs, and there was just like an overlook.
It's kind of like a tower with the little balcony there, the huge balcony.
No, but not even the tower. You could just go. It was like a set of stairs, the little flat part, another set of stairs that went off way over here. It's amazing. You don't have to make a house.
They had a neon lights die or something.
Yeah, it was.
Can they show that you can actually like get these little cube lights and kind of?
I guess it was like old CRTVs or something. So
you
much.
can change the color on and everything like that.
Yeah. Oh.
I like the little Pit Boy they showed at the end.
That was great.
What was he waving or something?
He just did thumbs up. That was great. Dude, the hype is real for this game.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Mentioning the Pit Boy, I like that. Apparently, if you get the collector's edition, what's it, the Pit Boy edition of the game? We already know it's sold out. Right now. But you actually get a full working Pit Boy that you can actually
put your phone into. That's awesome.
You download the app, and pretty much does everything the Pit Boy does.
Oh, dude, that's.
But what killed me, they didn't say how much it was though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking that's got to be like $250.
Easily.
That's got to be.
Easily.
That's got to be at least one. Okay, I'm gonna say $199.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with $199. Of course, I mean that's the only thing they showed that it comes with. I mean, it could come with art books.
I mean, it's probably going to come like art books. Yeah. It'll come with like in-game DLC. Like, you get like a special gun. You probably get like special parts for the power armor. Yeah. It's going to be
maybe an alternate little outfit for you or something to add to dog.
They'll probably say, you get a Pit Boy helmet. It's going to be like a giant.
Oh, the Fallout Boy. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Fallout Boy. Yeah.
Oh, that's band Fallout. What's his name?
I just call him Pit Boy.
Whatever.
Fallout, man.
I can't think of it
yet. Or Doom Guy.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did some kind of like cross stuff.
You'll find out the Pit Boy really is Doom Guy.
That would be hilarious. But along with that, they added the little app thing that you could download for the Pit Boy, and it works great. And you don't even have to have the actual Pit Boy to use it.
Like, I would actually.
I mean, I have a huge phone. This is actually the size of the. I have the Galaxy Note 4.
I feel like obviously looking at it, I feel like it was built for the iPhone.
Yeah, all the stuff, because they were like, oh, well, we teamed up with Apple. Damn it!
Bethesda, well, you're killing me. Why team up with Apple? They make money already.
They make tons of money, but, whatever. They probably had the better deal and whatnot. But speaking of the extra little games, they, was it Fallout Shelter?
Oh yeah, the little game you can get on the Apple Store right now.
Yeah, Apple Store right now. Didn't you say that they were going?
It is coming to Android. I just don't know if it's coming like right now. Maybe later on.
Yeah, I tried looking it up. Like as soon as Twitter said, "Oh, it's up," I tried looking for it. Mm-hmm. It's not there right now. But you could do a lot with that.
Well, yeah, it was pretty much. It reminded me like the old. You played XCOM, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like, you know how you're in your base and you can see all the little floors and stuff you people do. It reminded me like, the setup reminded me of that. But the way it was, I mean, honestly, it was kind of like The Sims a little bit. Well, no, you kind of like, you got to make people happy. You got to, you can change their equipment. Yeah. You can give them different guns. You got to make them happy. You got to feed them. You got to make sure because you are the overseer. You got to make sure everything's running good. Yeah. And then they level up too because you have to actually send them out to the wasteland to bring you supplies. Yeah. And I kind of like
you create your own vault. Your own vault number, you're the overseer about it, and like you said, how you can, you could send one dude out and him collect stuff, and they mentioned that it was similar to a game called Progress Quest, which I've never played, but
I've never heard of that, but okay, I'll take their word for it.
Yeah, I mean they loved it. They made a huge improvement over it, obviously. But it looks great. I love how the little people were the little vault
vault guys.
Yeah,
I think that's called Vault Boy. That's what
Vault Boy. Yeah, okay. Well, they were the little Vault Boy iterations, and then you could either let people join your vault, or they went and created or added people the old-fashioned way, as they said.
Yeah, by being parent, you get to name the kids.
Yeah, you can name the kids.
You get to name all the kids.
And it's you can make the vault huge.
Oh yeah, that thing was huge that they showed us.
Yeah.
Well, kill me. Here's what I hope. I hope. Let's say you name your vault Vault 666, but then like something happens, and then all the enemies are Doom enemies.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
You see like demons and everything. Like
instead of bandits, they were little like imps or whatever.
Yep. And then all the little vault boys are like Doom guys.
That would be awesome.
And look, like the female is just Doom guy with like blonde hair or something.
That'd be pretty neat.
And then the babies are just little mini Doom guys.
Well, like, you know, there's the loot lunchboxes that you could, your guys could go out and collect. It had the little loot cards, which added, I think saw one was a gun.
Yeah, you can actually equip them with the different clothes and different ways to protect themselves.
Yeah, and I love the fact that it was like, they were open about it. It's gonna be free.
Yeah.
There's gonna be no paywalls.
They even said the only microtransactions are gonna be like you can pay money to buy more of the lunchboxes.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with that, because you don't have to do that.
And no internet required. You download the game and you can go have fun.
Yep.
You can go in the middle of the woods if you want to and continue playing this game.
I mean, good luck going out there in the woods playing it.
Oh, bring a battery pack. But that was great.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, awesome. I'll totally, if I could, I'd be playing it right now, or well, after this anyway. Or probably during this, who knows.
During this, I mean, he could be playing it right now. I don't know.
Yeah. But, let's see. I mean, let's see. Going back to, you know, some of the, the music.
Oh, yeah.
The music. I mean, I loved the Fallout music from the previous ones. They were great. Yeah. And they did it again. They did it again with it. Let's see, what are those?
All those old-timey songs. I mean, I don't know. It's just something about those songs, they just fit.
Yeah. Like, with Fallout 3, I Want to Set the World on Fire. That song, whenever it came on, I was just like, I need to go into a cave and just start slaughtering an entire bandit group.
Because I don't know, like, rock music just wouldn't fit for Fallout to me.
It really wouldn't. It really wouldn't. Let's see, like, recapping on some of the stuff. Like, rebuild you can build up your town and everything. It's dynamic, so it happens as soon as you do it. I thought that was great.
Yeah. I saw you can call down dropship whenever you wanted to.
Yeah,
I guess you can do it.
What was that with combat? Like,
maybe if you're with a faction, you get the ability to do that. Maybe like because I'm assuming if you're with the Brotherhood of Steel, because they are the most advanced ones.
Yeah.
So I would have seemed like they would have probably had this. So if you team up with them, you get access to that. But maybe if you team up with another faction, you can maybe call them to come back you up or something.
Yeah.
I mean, the possibilities are endless. I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely a ton.
But obviously it showed you that maybe this is after Fallout 3 coming. Like, I don't remember many airships in the other Fallout game. Like, I don't remember.
Well, there was in Fallout 3. There was the. It may not have been a dropship, but it was definitely the helicopter.
Yeah.
From the government people. I forget their name.
Hey, if we're lucky, if you side with the Brotherhood of Steel, you get that huge ass. You remember that huge ass mech in the Brotherhood of Steel DLC for 3?
Yeah.
There's just the continuation of the story. That huge mech. Maybe I got to control one of those.
Oh man.
It sucks that they destroyed them, but still.
Yeah.
But thankfully, what were you going to say?
I'm pretty sure you were about to say the same thing I was.
Yep.
Release date?
Thankfully, we get it this year. Which I called it. I said, how much you bet we're going to get it this year?
No way. I kept saying, no way. There's no way it's going to come out this year. Mid next year, third quarter.
I don't know. I just had a feeling this year because I said if they've been working on it since the end of Fallout 3, they have to be like to a stopping point soon.
Yeah.
And they came out and said November 10th this year.
Yeah.
The same day as Call of Duty.
It will, if it does not outsell Call of Duty, I will go out and buy like 10 copies of this game.
There'll be like 2 copies sure, like, done. I'll buy
mine. If it happens, if I end up buying more, you know what? I'll do a thing with a community. I'll give somebody one or something.
Hey, you guys like Fallout? Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's so much.
But hey, this is just the beginning.
Yeah, literally, Bethesda kicked off this thing, and they kicked it hard. Like,
oh yeah,
they went from like, they just went straight to like
instead of their first press conference and for their first one, they
blew it out of the water. They went from first gear to jet engine, like nuts.
All I'm gonna say is I won't count Nintendo because again, Nintendo they do their own thing.
Yeah.
But for far as people who've done this is their first one, Square, you're up next. And they said
you have a lot to live up for.
So you may want to come out swinging hard. I ain't talking about doing this little petty stuff like, oh, well, if you could see it right now. If you could see this with your eyes. Don't give me all that bull crap.
Yeah, like, no. But no, Bethesda set the bar
Yes.
very high. Everybody, Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, Square Enix, all of them, they're going to have to try. Yep. I mean, and try hard. Because so far, I would say Bethesda, hands down, if they didn't win this E3, definitely tie for first.
Oh, yeah.
Because Fallout, when that comes out, it's Game of the Year automatically.
Yeah, you're probably right there. Like, I mean, that's the one everybody's been waiting for.
Everybody's been waiting for Fallout 4 for fucking ever. Like, a year after Fallout 3, when everybody got a hold of it, everybody was like, well, it's Fallout 4. And then they gave them New Vegas. All right, well, that's New Vegas. Where's Fallout 4?
Regardless, Bethesda, fantastic job.
Oh, yeah, great job. Keep at it.
Yep.
If y'all do it again next year, maybe you won't. I don't know, but y'all did a fantastic freaking job. Oh, my God. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
And we hope you guys enjoyed listening.
Oh, yeah.
And leave us some comments in the section. What did you think about the Fallout 4 trailer? What did you think about anything that they showed?
Yeah.
Let us know.
If we missed something, tell us. Tweet at us. I'm at the Geist. It's TheGeyst. You can get Chris over here on Twitter at
ShadowClaw707.
Yeah. And our VGR Twitter is VG Raiders. It's Raid RZ. There's no E in it, so don't get confused by that. Tweet at us, comment on our video, write us a letter, email. I don't know. Yeah, like it, like the video. Hope you don't dislike. I hope you, hope you don't dislike it. So yeah, I hope you like it. Hit subscribe if you want to see more stuff, because we'll
definitely be back in the week with more press conferences.
We're going to be doing one for every single one of these things. Well,
we're going to be up for a while.
Oh yeah, this is going to be freaking. It's going to be something.
Yep.
And it's going to be great.
Yep.
All right, and again, thank you guys for listening to our first episode of RaidChat. Hope you like it. We will see you, I guess, with, what's the next one? Nintendo. We'll see you with the Nintendo.
And if you know the true identity of the Doom guy, tell us that too.
His name's Doom Guy. I don't know. It's Doom Guy. It's always been Doom Guy. Guy.